Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome back to Barber Dave's Barbershop at Home. Before we get started, do all these things down here. Ring the bell, subscribe. Come check us out at www.theshavingcadre.com. And why not join us? We're the best shaving forum on the interwebs. Basic shave today. I know I missed yesterday because I had a bunch of errands to run around. Plus I had to go to the shop yesterday. I actually worked for a little bit. Plus I had to have my shears and my clippers sharpened, which I have to do about every 3 months or so based on volume. And here's one way where you can find out whether you have a good barber or not. See what he calls his shears. If he calls them scissors, run for the hills. Now, when it started snowing, I posted a video. You guys can see a little short video of it snowing at the shop yesterday. I mean, it rained most of the night last night. And we did get some flurries later on in the evening, but nothing stuck, thankfully. But today is going to be spent wrapping plants, wrapping pipes, because we're supposed to have a hard freeze for the next couple of days. And temps aren't supposed to get out of the 40s today. This is Arizona, really? So I hope everybody's doing well, getting all their festivities ready for the Christmas holiday. We've got some great things coming up here pretty soon over on the Cadre. Make sure starting Thursday that you head on over and check out the Gold Dollar modification thread. We're going to start our voting for the entrance, and I'll have pictures posted of those. Probably either later today or tomorrow evening. And we've got our Sunday Zoomers Zoom call this Sunday. And I'm working on this year's version of the TSC 'Twas the Night Before Christmas version that I do every year. So things are coming together pretty good. We are going to do our TSC Christmas party, for lack of a better term, on Christmas Eve, so on Friday the 23rd. So looks like we're getting quite a bit of people. And usually it's just a get-together, fellowship, have a cocktail, talk about Christmas. With our TSC family. No other shaving or gentleman's forum on the internet does what we do. We definitely are not the biggest. I think we're hovering around 800 members, but we are certainly the closest as far as camaraderie, friendship. We consider ourselves a family, but we're not for everybody. We are a very family-friendly organization, so if you want to come and talk about adult themes and stuff like that, we're not the place for you. We're not prudes by any means, but our feeling is, since we have some spouses that are a part of the cadre, and we have families, and we feel that the children, if they happen to peek over your shoulder and they see you on the forum, that it's completely okay. So, as I said, we're not for everybody. If you want to have an adult gentleman's club, go to a strip club, but don't come to our place. But other than that, not a whole bunch going on. Hopefully those of you that are looking for shaving stuff for the holidays can get what you want before Brian buys it all, aka Scuttle Soap on the shaving forum. Also, another thing that we do is we do the Rudolph gift exchange. And I need to make a shout out to all the members of the TSC that took part in this year. I think everything's been shipped. There's been no hiccups, so thank you. And Rudolph has done a wonderful job. So, and I think we may have some of the gifts opened up on our Christmas Eve get together, waiting on an approval from Rudolph on that. Oh, God, I almost forgot the important stuff. Today's shave is brought to you by Nurse Dave's Shaving World and the upgraded orange poker chip, because it's always a winner. So make sure you check out Nurse Dave's Shaving World. And also down in the comments, or down in the details, check out all the channels that I put a link to. Some are shaving related and some are just other channels that I subscribe to that are a lot of fun and just a little bit different. We'll go over all the stuff we're using. The eraser obviously should be obvious. And this thing is just such a joy to use. So I have one of these at the shop as well. All right, let's see how we did. Feels pretty good. Don't even need any cleanup today. See what the alum says. Nothing. It's another great shave. We'll go over all the stuff here in just a second. Get cleaned up here real quick. And for today, we'll be using Quinn's Cucumber Mint. Oh, good stuff. Good DSBBS shave today, so I hope everybody's going to have a great remainder of the week. I know many of us are short timers as far as work for the rest of the year. I've got about 6 more days left, and I'll be taking the rest of the year off, and I know that many other people are taking PTO and stuff like that because they have to or they'll lose it. Also, a big shout out to Fenster. And you'll see his channel down on the bottom. He is moving on to a new career, much more opportunities, so congratulations to him on that. And so we wish him the best. We're going to be using an aftershave balm today, just because it's a little dry and cold out. Just a wonderful, the flavor of Scotland. And our talc we're going to be using is Clubman. Now, I know I've said it before, if you haven't tried the soap and aftershave that I'm going to show you, you really, really need to, especially if you like anything from Scotland. That should give you a hint of what it is. And I use it quite often on my videos, and it just lasts forever. It's a little bit harder to get, but you can go through caledonia.net, or you can go through Bull Goose Shaving. He carries it. Some of it. The EDT and stuff like that, you do have to get directly from Scotland. But I think the aftershave and stuff, no, the soap you can get from Bull Goose, and I think the aftershave and the other, they have that. So let's go over what we shaved with today before we put the EDT on. Of course, the Essence by Titleist, better known in these circumstances as the Wraith. It's got a feather Pro Guard blade on it. If you haven't looked at getting one of these, I know a lot of people think that for a shavette, which I call this far exceeds a shavette. This is a removable blade straight razor, because it shaves every bit as good as the straight razor. For our brush today, our good buddy Eric Sorrentino and the Sorrentino Pillars of Creation with a synthetic knot on it. Our soap today, yes, since I mentioned Scotland, you probably know, this is Aaron Aromatics Macri, or Macri. It's in this huge stone bowl. It's resin, but it's made to look like the stones of the Islay Isles, and just wonderful stuff. The aftershave balm, also again Macri, and it uses very little. And then today we are going to be using the Macri EDT that goes with it. And this is a very sea salt, rock rose, Scotch, peat, just a beautiful smelling fragrance. Just absolutely wonderful, and just gives you that feeling. Okay, that's it, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Stick around. Come and see us at the Shaving Cod. We sure appreciate it. And don't forget, this shave was brought to you by Nurse Dave's Shaving World and the upgraded Orange Poker Chip. Hope everybody has a great week, and we'll see you next time.